Hey, welcome back to Channel 64. Today I've decided to go ahead and kick back and relax a little bit. We did a lot of building in the last episode, and I think it's time to go ahead and improve some of the resources that we have. So that, of course, means it's farm time. Time to build some more farms. So one thing I did realize I neglected in the last episode was I said I was going to explain what my plans were for the season. So let's head on over to the location I've picked out for my mega base, and I'll explain what we're going to be doing there. So already we've got quite a few things on the nether roof. So my area is way over here to the southwest. Ignore that for now. We'll get to that. And that is through this portal right here. Alright, so we have this giant mountaintop is above a windswept savanna, as well as a little bit of windswept hills mixed in here. One thing you'll notice is that we've got water on pretty much all of the sides. So it's kind of going all the way around, and then even over here you can kind of see a little bit of the ocean. Kind of hard to see, but there's ocean over there. One of the things we do have nearby is all of this swampland. Now, swampland isn't necessarily the greatest, but what I was mostly interested in is that right there. That is a witch hut, and we also have another one somewhere out here. Not really sure where it is up at this point, but we've got two of those. Not that we'll need to, but we can build a redstone farm there. Swamp, of course, is good for making a slime farm, so we can do some great farm designs there. But before I get ahead of myself here, the diversity of biomes is really what kind of drew me in over here. So we've got a lot of hot weather biomes. We have a tiny sliver of snow right here that we can actually use for powdered snow or something like that. In the distance, out in the distance there, we have the perfect place for breeding frogs. It's right next to 3 different temperate biomes. So we've got cold, warm, and hot, which is going to be great. And then it's just the proximity of everything over here is really close. So it really gives us a lot of opportunities to spread out and build. So what are we going to be building? Well, of course, this season we're doing all of the MegaMan stuff. And with that, I am going to be creating 8 robot masters, each Minecraft themed and with their own build styles, their own farms, their own personalities, and those are going to be spread around this entire mountain here. On top of the mountain, we'll be building something similar to Dr. Wily's castle. So we're going to have 8 different kind of biomes set up with the different robot masters in mind. And then with that, we're going to have this kind of sprawling industrial district that will basically take up all of this area. So at least that's the plan. That's a lot to undergo, so we will see what we actually get around to putting together this season, but I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get a lot of that done, if not all of it. The other thing, so I've already started with some farms. As you may remember, we kind of showed off the zombie XP farm that we have over by the starter base, and it sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it's not good. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and made a guardian farm. So this is a guardian XP farm. Down here you can kind of see the lights. We have a ocean monument that I have cleared out the 3 elder guardians, and then of course we have this section built up here. We AFK up at this platform way up top here. And then that basically loads in this area right here that's available for spawning. So all of the guardians get kind of stuck in here. We've got soul sand down the bottom. In fact, we can probably fly out in free cam here and take a look real fast. I'm not sure there's going to be a ton spawning at the moment because we are so far away. But you can kind of see we've got the soul sand underneath these platforms. And then, of course, we have the magma blocks everywhere else. So if they're under here, they're going to get pushed up. If they're outside of that, they're going to get pulled down, pulling them outside of the mob spawning render distance and actually within the despawn sphere. So it's pretty awesome. I built this so that anybody can use it, not just myself. So actually out over there, you can kind of see a portal, and that's linked to the roof. And then if you don't have elytra, you just come right here, climb the ladder. Of course, if you're like me and have an elytra, then you will just fly on up over here. And it is extremely fast. So if I didn't mention it before, this is by ENXO4. It's his his Guardian XP farm. So as soon as I step right here, we can see if I can jump down here. You'll notice things are going crazy already. Look at all of this activity. It is just nuts. So they're hopping, they're spawning, and then we're just gonna get showered with this stuff. So we got one right here, but all of a sudden it's gonna just hundreds are gonna dump in here. Let's just wait. Oh. There they go. Oh, yeah. And there's some item loss up there. I think there might be some entity cramming going on, but basically just one swipe and let everything come in. So I can repair my, elytra. I can repair my tools. So just literally just go down the list here. It's super fast, and as you can see by my levels, I've been testing this quite a bit. And then along with that, of course, we get all the drops from that, so we've got quite a bit of stuff backed up here. Just lots of different things. I'm basically never going to run out of prismarine. And then, of course, we have our enchanting setup right here. Very basic stuff. But yeah, it is very effective. And then, of course, when I'm done with it, I just fly away. Now, one of the things I did want to do is that is really ugly. So I think that we are going to build a facade to kind of... Geez, there's so many of those. We're going to build a facade to keep up with the Mega Man theme. To make this look a little bit nicer. Whew, that's so many guardians. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a time lapse, and we're going to go ahead and get that built. And it's done. This, of course, is the iconic Anko, better known as the lanternfish from Mega Man 2. So, the lore for this fish, of course, from Mega Man 2, is that it was used for deep sea exploration. And of course, in our world, it's going to be used to gather up all of the guardians so that we can kill them on our killing platform. I love the way this looked. It just came out so well. It's just so bright and vibrant. And of course, I love the lantern up front here. We even have like the little detail of the wires for the bulb connecting to the giant, I don't know what you really call that, horn. Is that a horn? What do they call those on lanternfish? But yeah, it was hard to kind of come up with the design for this because really all of the shots of the Anko are from the side, or mostly the side. And so we never really kind of see the front of the fish. So I kind of had to base it off of real fish. And I think it did a pretty good job. I think it looks pretty nice. So, just, I love it. It's a quick little build. It hides the farm. It looks fantastic. And it sticks with our theme. So I think it's time, now that we've done some building, to go check out the changes to the shopping district. And let's do some shopping. Got to support the other cast members on the server. So as you see, this is the portal that goes to the XP farm. Apparently we have to light up the other side there. And then of course, it looks like, well, right now I've set it up to where we could have some, maybe sell some passes to it, since we have Casey selling Prismarine on the server, and I don't really want to eat into his profits and everything, because we're doing pretty good with diamonds right now, but, you know, we could sell some if people really need it. Anyways, so up here is actually the nether side of the farm. So what happens is once those guardians do end up going through this, that portal, they all end up in here, and then the scaffolding prevents them from basically taking entity cramming damage. Although I don't know that's 100% because there's a bunch of drops that keep coming through, so I'm guessing that somehow they are still taking damage. So once that happens, of course, they are held back by these fence gates, which are on a hopper clock. And basically this allows them to have that portal cooldown. They need 15 seconds. So once that opens back up, they kind of bounce around some more, go through the elevator, and that's what takes them to the top of the killing chamber. I love free cam, by the way. That's so nice, not having to jump between camera accounts and everything. So the other stuff, of course, now that we have access to the nether roof, we're going to have to make our nether farms, as is tradition. One of the things I did find while taking care of the guardians in that guardian, or the ocean monument, is a bunch of wet sponges. And what kind of content creator would I be if I didn't allow you to enjoy the sound of 57 wet sponges immediately drying? It is just so good. Ah, that's so satisfying. I need to figure out what to sell. We got to corner the market on something. I think the next thing I do want to build is actually farm for frog lights, and then of course something to address the issue of mangrove wood and the lack of mangrove wood that we have available to us, and how hard it is to farm. Because even those small bit of planks that I had to get sucked. It was not fun to chop those down. So an automated farm is definitely something that's going to be on the cards. We need to actually come up with kind of a plan of action of what we want to build. Farm-wise, it's really going to be everything, because I can't help myself. All right, so now we're in town, and lots of changes have happened, even since the last time I've been on here. We got these wonderful lights, which I believe P-Porp put together for us. What else? We got P-Porp's pop-up shop. Morbius. It's Morbi time. Honeycomb, 2 diamonds per stack. We've got honeycomb blocks, 1 diamond per 16, and some beehives. Also empty. Maybe have to see about renting one of these shops. This, of course, is Mystery Ink. This is Arrington's Glow Ink shop, which sadly I have no use for right now. And then, of course, we've had the pork shop here for a while. Wither roses. This is going to come in handy very soon, as we're going to need wither roses for some farms we're going to probably make. And, of course, black dye. It's always nice to have that instead of killing all the squid. And then, of course, the rocket shop. So we have that as well. And, Tarek, I've gotten you all your mending books. I don't have any room to put them in just one chest. I had to give you another chest to fit them all. You're welcome. Oh. And then, of course, how could I forget? Dave's luggage shop. 1 diamond each. More baggage than my ex. Okay, Dave. Well, 1 diamond each. I am definitely going to be picking up some luggage, if you will. Yeah, I broke down our diamond, so we're pretty good right now. I'm gonna buy these all out, but I do want to take some. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's good. That's all we can carry. All right, let's see. We'll probably need a little bit of honeycomb, so that was 2 diamonds per stack. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And beehives. Big right now. Yeah, sure, whatever. 2 diamonds per 8. Okay. Get some honeycomb blocks. I don't know if I need these just yet, but why not? Wither roses, 2 diamonds for a stack. Sounds like a plan. And then actually, I want to get a few more stacks of those just in case. I need them for a farm. So let's do... leave that 4 stacks for now. Fun. 3 stacks for 1 diamond. I'm actually going through rockets quite a bit. So we'll do... and Delver. I'll put that there for just a sec. All right, well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We are so very close to 500. We're going to get there soon, hopefully, but you got to subscribe. So please do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with more Mega Man style builds. Safe travels, everyone.